Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. I hope you're all doing well, and it seems that Star Wars has officially confirmed what we might have all suspected about Ray Stevenson's final Ahsoka scene as Baylan Skoll. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop right on into it. In this video, we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as a read. The finale of Disney Plus's Ahsoka subtly connected Ray Stevenson's Baylan Skoll to the ones from Star Wars The Clone Wars Mortis arc, but recent concept art from the episode also confirmed one element that many Star Wars fans couldn't necessarily agree on until now maybe. Ray Stevenson's Baylan Skoll played a major role throughout the Ahsoka Disney Plus show, and even though he didn't necessarily appear in a major way in the show's last episode, his brief scene did connect him to some of the more mystical parts of a galaxy far, far away. During Ray Stevenson's last scene, he was shown standing atop a statue of the Father, one of the Mortis gods seen in the Clone Wars animated show and Star Wars Rebels as well. However, the statue of the Father wasn't alone. A statue of the Son stood next to it, and the ruins of seemingly the daughter stood on the other side of it, but it was destroyed for an unexplained reason. Although that reason might have been, poked at a little bit more and explained. Ahsoka concept art has now confirmed the daughter's role in the finale. When the Ahsoka finale featured Ray Stevenson's Baylan Skoll standing on a statue of the Father, many fans instantly noticed that it was the one of the Father. The same fans also noticed that a statue of the Son was directly beside it, instantly setting up that the Mortis gods have a larger role to play in the Star Wars universe than previously thought, especially in this time of the Mandoverse after the events of the Skywalker saga. However, new concept art being revealed from the Ahsoka finale by Andre Wallen was recently shared by the official Star Wars page over on X, formerly Twitter, and is detailed that the statues of the Father and the Son are also accompanied by a headless statue of the daughter. Although, as I had mentioned, it kind of felt that we could already see that in the actual show itself. Following the finale's premiere on Disney Plus, some viewers did point out that it looked as though a headless statue of the daughter was next to them and was also present alongside the Father and the Son, but not necessarily confirmed until now. However, hers was definitely not an easy one to spot, as some even argued that it was just a part of the mountain and that they were looking too far into it. Andre Wallen's concept art does confirm, though, that a statue of the daughter was there in the finale, and that is intended for what it to be. It was just a lot harder to see it since it didn't have a head, of course. It appears as though that the original plan would have featured her statue's arm extending out as well, which didn't appear in the final cut of the finale of Ahsoka. This concept art only confirmed that many fans were right in pointing out that the daughter was there as well, but at the same time it raises more questions as to why her statue was not fully intact, of course. So, that there being said, why was the daughter's statue headless in the Ahsoka finale? In the Mortis arc of the Clone Wars animated show, all the ones ended up dying, but the daughter's fate was a little bit different than the Father and the Son's, of course. Realizing that his presence was keeping the Son alive, the Father ultimately used the dagger of the Mortis to stab himself, which then it turned and allowed Anakin Skywalker to kill the Son with his lightsaber. However, even though the daughter was also stabbed with the dagger, she requested that the Father used her life force to resurrect Ahsoka Tano, who was previously killed by the Son in the animated show, of course, so that she will live. This year, all, mind you, taking place in canon in the animated Clone Wars show, of course. So, seeing of how that works, and the life force, of the daughter going into Ahsoka to resurrect her would mean that part of the daughter does live and reside inside of Ahsoka, technically. Therefore, the daughter did live on in a sense, just not in the same body that she had been in for, some time in the animated show. It is also important to note that when Ahsoka was brought back to life, it wasn't the daughter's soul inside of Ahsoka's body. It was actually just, good old Ahsoka, of course. It wasn't like the daughter was possessing Ahsoka, not in that kind of manner, of course, but was residing within her some way, somehow. It is just the power of the daughter's life force that had saved her. However, ever since that moment, Ahsoka and the daughter have had a connection throughout Star Wars canon. Many fans will recall seeing a bird flying around Ahsoka at different times throughout all of her appearances within the Star Wars franchise. This bird is named Morai, and it's been present throughout both animation and now live action, and could even be seen as recently as the finale of Ahsoka, making a cameo in the background. Some fans think that Morai is a physical manifestation of the daughter that is watching over Ahsoka, almost like a guardian angel, and other theories claim that it's just a servant of the daughter that is now loyal to Ahsoka since the daughter is connected so closely with the former Jedi. Whatever theory may, actually come true, or whatever theory you might believe in, it's really just at the end of the day a guardian angel I feel that we can all agree on. Since the daughter's statue didn't have a head though in the finale of Ahsoka, it could be symbolizing that her spirit is still alive and in the physical world, either in Ahsoka or this bird Morai, whereas the fathers and the son are completely gone now. It is also possible that it could represent that Ahsoka is taking the place of the daughter now that she is stranded on this planet of Peridia in another galaxy, and that her role in the future of Star Wars canon will be similar to of how the daughter's was, a physical embodiment of the light side of the Force. So overall, I know it sounds foggy and a bit confusing here and there. Give it time, they're still telling the story of the Mortis gods and the daughter and everything. I will say though, however, I really do align with this idea, this theory of that, the having the daughter statue like destroyed and, like headless essentially in comparison to the father and the son. It feels as though that, as they kind of, mentioned in this article a little bit, that the father and the son are like entrapped, or like representing that they're stuck within these statues essentially, and putting to rest essentially. And as for the daughter, that she's, still free and still out there living and residing within Ahsoka. Whatever theory you might think of, or, explanation you guys might have to this though, however, let me know in the comments down below, please. It does sound like that they still have a lot to do, as I had mentioned, with explaining and telling this overall story of the Mortis gods, and something that we have a big potential to see within an Ahsoka Season 2. Something I think that we can all agree on that we want to see. So, that there all being said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions and theories in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.